Have a warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com, and today we talk and taste the Torabhaig Legacy Series Allt Gleann, the second edition or the second batch, 46% ABV, peated, a smoky whiskey, non-chill filtered, uncolored, at a price of €47.90 at Whisky.com, which is currently only available to the Netherlands. The Torabhaig distillery is the first distillery after 190 years, which was newly built on the Isle of Skye, on the Western Isles off the Scottish mainland, so the Inner Hebridean Islands they are called. And the distillery building was converted from an old farmhouse and belongs to or is owned by the independent bottler Mossburn Distillers. And the distillery is operating for a few years now, and the casks were distilled or were filled in between 2017 and 2018. So we have 5 to 6 years of maturation, and the color is golden at a 46%. So there is some or quite a good amount of transfer from the cask into the whiskey, so it's not that white wine or very light white wine, gavi. So no, this shows that it's already a bit matured. The whiskey is said to have a smokiness of 17 ppm. 17, not that much. Well, they say the residual phenolic content is 17 ppm. This is something completely different, because typically the ppm value of a malt you get from the maltings, or you produce it yourself, is specified, well, with the raw malt in front of milling and fermenting. And after fermentation, a lot of the smokiness stays on the peel of the corn. And so the smokiness is reduced. And then there's a second reduction in smokiness during the maturation, because the phenols which lead to that smokiness, they are oxidized by time. The cask contracts in winter and tears in the surrounding air, and in summer it expands and presses the air out. People say it's breathing. So this is where phenols are oxidized as well by fresh oxygen coming in with fresh air in winter into the cask. So we will see how intense this whiskey really is. What I found wonderful and very, very interesting is on the card box, this is in 2 languages. Like the Canadians, they have English and French, or the Swiss have French, German, and Italian, and they have English and Gaelic. So this is a 2 language label. I find it very amusing. I think I heard about a school on the Isle of Skye where they teach Gaelic, and if I remember right, then only a single % of the population in Scotland still talks Gaelic, with a fast declining figure. So here we go. Yeah, this is heavily peated. That's not 17 ppm as we know 70 ppm from a lightly peated one. So this is residual. The bottle is a little different. It's oval shaped, so all 4 corners are rounded. It's very friendly in your your hand. So it's, I like it. So here we go. Light color, intense smokiness, vanilla in the back. So there are fresh casks, fresh ex-bourbon casks there. And they say on the label that the amount of whiskeys coming from this second batch is not more than from 30 casks. So around 7,500 bottles. So it's not sharp, it's not sticking, it's not overwhelming. It's a friendly smokiness, light maritime notes, vanilla mixing in. Yeah, but too strong, the smoke, to smell any fruitiness. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very smooth and gentle in the start, and then kicking in. Quite a intense spiciness going down my tongue. Really, really spicy. Not sharp, not bitter. Spiciness. Spiciness with a very, very long aftertaste. Spreading on my tongue. A light remembrance of sweetness. To be very careful. Yeah. Mm-hmm. With the second sip, there's oiliness on the tongue. The spiciness is no longer that intense. You get used to it. Kind of mouthful, really intense smokiness all around, cladding your mouth. Yeah, so this is a whiskey really matured, those 5 years, really enough to get it matured. So there's no youthness remaining in that whiskey. And it's friendly, not too overwhelming, but it's heavily smoky and spicy. So this is really a coastal whiskey. It's from the Isle of Skye. It's intense. Yeah. Yeah. Very well done. Priced reasonably for Isle of Skye whiskey. And non-chill filtered, uncolored, so everything is as it should be, 46% ABV. Yeah, good for a buy. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come.